Welcome to the mat. So for today's practice, we're going to start on our back. So nice and easy. We draw ourselves towards the center, coming down to our spine here. We're going to have the arms by our side, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, and bring your knees to touch here. Heel toe the feet out. And we can close our eyes, taking a deep breath in. And on the exhale, really draw the spine towards the earth, alleviate any lift here that might be in the bottom of the spine. We're dropping the shoulders, the arms. And continue taking deep, long breaths that are going to relax and serve us here. Begin to turn your head to one side. Moving towards center and then to the other. Head comes to center. Here I'm going to do the same with the knees, just little movements, working a few inches side to side. Maybe moving with the breath if that feels good for you. We're going to take the knees to center. We're going to pause on one side here. So let's all go together towards the right. You're going to pause here, keep that left hip down to center. And exhale towards the left. Pausing here. Coming to center, heel toe the feet in line with the hips. We're going to take our arms overhead, taking a big stretch. And then soften the shoulders, the arms down. We're going to press out to the feet. There's a deeper connection to the earth here. Soften that grip. And we're going to lift the toes towards us. Working the balls of the feet down, now lift the heels. Let's float one knee in, followed by the other. We take our shins and we squeeze down here, working through the hip flexors, shoulders back. And our arms are by our side, palms to the earth. Begin to extend the legs towards the ceiling here. Shoulders back and down, same with the base of the spine. Exhale, relaxing into the posture, trying to find those straight legs. Let's point the toes up and back towards you here. We're going to activate through the core. Begin to lower that right leg down. You're going to hover and hold, hinging from the left slightly, squeezing through the hips. And inhale, begin to swap nice and slowly, working through. On the exhale, you hold up at the bottom. And inhale one more time each side. Left leg comes up. Exhale, hold. And other side. Left leg's going to join the right. We're going to point the toes, find that length from the spine. And begin to bend the knees, cross the ankles, take hold of the feet. We're going to squeeze in, shoulders back. And find momentum as we inhale, roll forwards here. Taking the arms up, hands meet at the top. We're going to inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, bend the elbows, hands kick back, head kicks back into the hands here, stretching through the triceps. And we look forwards, interlace the fingers, the head draws back once more. This time we're opening through the chest. Looking forwards, goddess arms, open up, elbows are shoulder height. We're going to work into a side body stretch as we lower that right hand down, lengthen through that left arm, gaze up to keep that left knee heavy. Begin to twist over to the right, left hand to the outside of the thigh, right hand behind. Lengthen, drawing out the fingertips. Exhale, twist. Back to center, reaching up. Exhale, goddess arms. Working down towards the left, gaze up, reaching here. And right hand to the outside of that left thigh, left fingertips behind, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Looking forwards, keep that left hand behind. Right hand's going to meet, fingertips are facing forwards here. We're pressing out, we're lifting the chest, rolling the shoulders back. Deep breath in, drawing further up. Exhale, hold. And you tuck that tailbone under here. Start to walk the hands forwards. We're going to rock onto our knees, unravel. The legs coming to tabletop towards the center here. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's take one cat-cow. Lifting the head and tailbone, and exhale, release, round through. Finding a neutral spine. Begin to tuck the toes under. We're going to send the weight back. Slowly lift the knees, work into downward facing dog. Go, pressing out the hands. Connecting with the breath. We're going to start to hover in tabletop here. So begin to bend the knees, draw down, shoulders in line with the wrists, hold. And exhale, start to send it back here, heels towards the earth as much as we can. One more round, drawing forwards, hover and hold. On the exhale, peeling it back, down dog. Begin to float onto the knees here. Release the feet, take a cat-cow. Exhale, push your way round through. Neutral spine. Keeping the hips high, we're going to lower the chest, hold. Inhale, pressing up to tabletop. Exhale, extend a child's pose. Seat towards the heels, length through the arms here. On the next inhale, round forwards, lengthen out, shoulders over wrists, lower the chest, and lengthen, baby cobra, shoulders draw back. Exhale, release. Arms by our side, palms facing in, begin to lift the chest, squeeze, and lower. We're going to do the same, this time we lift the feet as well. Next, exhale, drawing down. We're rolling up here, taking it downward facing dog. Feet under, in line with the hips, sending it back. We're going to take right leg to the sky, pointing the toes here. Bend that knee, squeeze the foot in. You want the toes to face down towards the floor. Look under that right arm. We're going to step that foot forwards here, big step. Left knee lowers, release the back foot. Low lunge, dropping the shoulders. We're going to lift the chest here, working deep in that back bend. And exhale, begin to release the arms, framing that front foot, left toe tuck under, taking it to plank. Shoulders over the wrists, and let's drop the knees, release the feet, lower. And rise for cobra, toes pointed towards the back of the room, shoulders back. And next exhale, meeting in downward facing dog. We're going to take the left leg towards the sky, point the toes. Bend that knee, look under the left arm, squeezing in here. And let's step that foot forwards, big step. Right knee lowers, release the back foot, low lunge. On the next inhale, reaching up, finding that back bend from the top of the chest. And exhale, begin to release. We frame, toes tuck under, lift, step it to plank, knees down or shoulders over wrists, chaturanga here, flowing through. Meeting in downward facing dog. I'm going to slowly walk the feet towards the hands, top of the mat, and fold. Bending the knees here, take hold of either elbow and ragdoll arms, apply some pressure, and begin to rock side to side. Finding stillness, extend through the legs, the arms, and release the fingertips, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release. Bending the knees, chest and the thighs, sweep the arms back, forwards as we rise here. And exhale, release, arms by our side, lengthen. Get the shoulders dropped. We're going to sweep the arms up in line with the ears. Begin to bend the knees, weight into the heels, hold. That belly button is drawing in towards the spine. Sinking deeper. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, hands on shins. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, stepping back, down dog. We're going to take right knee, right elbow, and that knee up towards the ceiling, looking under that right arm. Squeeze the foot in, toes pointed down. Trying to get that left heel towards the earth. And we step that foot through in between the hands. Big step. Right hand to the inside, left foot 45. Turn the hips in, extend that left arm. So we're stacking the wrists here. Get feeling the openness in the hip. Maybe that shoulder's hugging the inside of that knee, driving it out slightly. We come onto the fingertips. And inhale, rise, reverse warrior with straight legs. Sinking down to that left side here, shrugging the shoulder. On the next exhale, bend that right knee, side angle pose. Right forearm to that thigh, extending through that left side. Inhale, warrior two, driving up, keep that knee in line with the ankle, torso centered. Begin to turn that left foot in, keep the balance, high crescent lunge here. Into our prayer hands here, hands towards the chest, draw forward, shoulders back, hold. Super strong legs. Left hand down towards the earth, you're going to look to the right, open and extend. Our left knee is going to lower, release that back foot. Right leg sweeps in line with the hip. We're going to extend, push away. Now the right arm, finding that length here. Keep pressing out the front of that left foot to help you. We're going to step the right foot forwards, top of the mat, left toe stuck under, lift that knee, come into ninja, inside of that thigh, hands to chest in prayer. Shoulders back, leaning into that leg here. Drawing towards the front of the mat, we're going to take half moons. The toes are facing forwards. Right hand top, right corner, extend through that left side, extending the arm. If you can, gaze to the left or up. Soft bend in that right knee, left foot steps behind the right. We're going to walk the hands back. Exhale, fold. Shrugging the shoulders down. Soft bend in the knees, looking forwards. Flat back, hands to prayer. Left leg draws back for warrior three. We're setting that leg hip height here. Finding length through the spine. Bending that right knee, step the left foot back nice and long. We're going to come into a wide legged fold. Right foot turns in, hands in line with the feet, drawing down. Really finding that depth on the exhales here. Begin to turn that right foot out, left foot forwards. Hands are framing that front foot. We're stepping it into down dog. And flowing through our vinyasa, working forwards. Exhale, begin to lower. Find that rising cobra, upward facing dog. Meeting in downward facing dog here. Looking forwards, we're going to step or hop the feet towards the hands and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Bend in the knees, chest on the thighs, weight to the heels. Sweep the arms back, forwards as we rise, back bend at the top. Our arms are going to draw back, we're going to interlace the fingers here. Dropping the hands, lifting the chest. Expansive breath here. On the exhale, begin to fold, arms overhead. Good, working them slowly. We're going to bend the knees, hands to the base of the spine, looking forwards, release into chair. Arms in line with the ears. Good, navel towards the spine, it's squeezing in. We're going to draw down for 3, 2, and pause, deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, step back, down dog. Left knee, left elbow. Take that knee up towards the ceiling, look under the left arm. Pressing out the hands, can we get that right heel to the floor? And we're going to step that foot forwards here. Big step in between the hands, left hand to the inside, right foot 45, send the hips in as we extend the arm here. So we want to feel secure of that back foot here. Do any little adjustments you need to. Come onto the fingertips. Inhale, rise, reverse warrior, straight legs. Exhale into it. Deep breath in. On the exhale, side angle, left forearm, left thigh, extend through that right side. Inhale to warrior 2. We're coming low, right foot turns in, high crescent lunge here. Working that back bend, we're keeping that back leg straight and activated. Sending our hands towards chest center, hinge, hold that length here, shoulders back. And right hand down, we're turning towards the left. Keep the back leg working. And let's begin to drop that right knee, release the foot. Send that left leg to the right here. When you're ready, arm overhead, we're pushing away. We're going to step that left foot forwards, coming into ninja. Right toe stuck under, lift that knee, hands to the inside of the chest here. Exhale, shoulders back. And drawing forwards to frame that left foot, toes are facing forwards, left hand top left corner now, half moon, as we lift that right leg, open up. Soft bend in that left knee, gaze down, square the hips, right foot steps behind the left and fold. Soft bend in the knees, looking forwards, hands to prayer, flat back, right leg sweeps back, warrior 3. Finding that lift through the standing leg. Soft bend in that left knee, right foot steps back nice and long, hands down, left foot turns in, wide legged fold. Shrugging the shoulders, melting into it here. Let's start to turn our left foot out, right foot in as we step back, down dog. Moving through our vinyasa forwards. With the breath, exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Work on those shoulders and down dog. Looking forwards, make your way to the top of the mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Bend to the knees, we're going to roll up nice and slow here. Head and shoulders up last, we roll them back. Good, palms forwards. Connecting with the breath. We're going to extend through our flow. We're going to have our feet close together now. I'm going to soft bend in the knees. We're going to have our right leg drawing over our left foot eagle. If we can, foot behind the calf, right arm under left, elbows up to chin. Sending the arms away, stretching for the shoulders. We're going to begin to unravel to one-legged chair. Nice and slowly, that knees drawing out, that legs across the left. Arms in line with the ears. Hands to prayer. Warrior three, start to unravel, lengthen it away, you're pushing here. Standing splits, left hand behind the calf, right fingertips down, squeeze yourself in. Soft bend in that left knee, step the right foot back nice and long, right hand plants down, inhale, reach forward to that left arm. Exhale, open up to the left. Keeping it strong, working hard. And begin to lower that right knee, release the foot. We're going to take our left leg behind this time. Keep a bend in that knee, catch the foot, kick it behind. The chest is expansive, work with it. Slowly release that leg, extend, arm overhead, reaching here. And begin to step that left foot forwards, big step. Right toes tuck under, lift. And exhale, begin to run the hands back. We're going to straighten and fold. Begin to bend that left knee. Left hand top left corner. We're opening up, half moon. Pushing away. Can you look towards the right? Otherwise down towards the earth. We're going to take grasshopper from here. Soft bend in that left knee. Right hand towards the earth, you're squaring the hips. Bend that right knee. Left hand to the outside, that right foot. We're sitting down, kicking away here. Big stretch. Lifting a bit higher. Good. And then press, step it back, frame the front foot. Left foot to the sky, three-legged dog. We're going to float through a one-legged vinyasa here. Draw forwards, keep the leg lifted and flow. Meeting in downward facing dog. Few steady breaths here. Taking that right leg to the sky, pointing the toes. Bending that knee, look under that right arm, toes drawing towards the floor. And we're going to step that foot down to the left, wild thing. Lift the hips and chest. into fallen triangle. We roll to the right, keep that knee tucked in, and then kick that leg out to the left, arm overhead. This bit strong, keep with it, almost there. Taking a quick swivel to three-legged dog, right foot to the sky once more. And we're stepping that foot forwards, big step. Right hand to the inside, left foot down 45. We're extending up. Make sure our hips are tucked in. We're on the fingertips. Inhale, rise. Reverse warrior, straight legs. Sinking into it. Next exhale, side angle, right forearm, right thigh. Extend with that left arm, gaze up. We're going to work harder here, pressing out the feet, right arm joins in line with that ear. Inhale, torso to center, straighten for that front leg. We're looking towards the top of the mat. Open the arms. Inhale, we're going to reach forwards. And exhale, lower for triangle. Resting the hand underneath the shoulder on the inside of that calf. Be with the breath, sink deeper with those exhales. A bend in that right knee, winding it back up to our warrior two. We've got this length at the fingertips. And begin to square the hips, left hip forward slightly, hands draw back, interlace the fingers. We're going to draw down inside that thigh. Send the hips as much towards the left as you can. Hands to the base of the spine. Drawing down to frame that front foot, left foot turns in, downward facing dog. Pressing out the hands, exploring that depth here. So we're going to reverse out of the beginning of this part of the flow, the sequence here, just to practice our balance. So first of all, we want you to bend that left knee, hug it in towards you close, move slowly. As we have lots of space, we step it forwards. And hands towards the chest, bring yourself up, warrior three, right leg lifts. Right knee draws in, we're crossing it over that left thigh, one-legged chair. Into our eagle, right leg draws over, right arm under. Can we get that foot behind the calf, elbows to chin. Deep breath in. Exhale, unravel, lifting here for the exhale to fold. Lengthen the legs, catching our breath here. Soft bend to the knees, hands on the shins, lengthen here, halfway lift. And exhale, release. We're going to roll up nice and slowly. Good, shoulders back and down, lengthening through the body. Find that inhale through the feet, that length here. So keep that strength, that poise. We're going to begin to come into the other side. So our feet draw in. And take eagle pose first of all. So soft bend in the knees. Left leg draws over. Left arm under. Can we get that foot behind the calf? And elbows to chin. One-legged chair. Open. Sit back into it. Arms in line with the ears, sitting down a bit deeper. Now into our warrior three. Hands towards the chest, kicking that left leg back. Into standing splits. Left fingertips down towards the earth, right hand behind the calf, squeezing in. Soft bend in that right knee, step the left foot back, plant that left hand down. Inhale, reach forwards, keep that back leg strong here. And open up to the right. We're bending our left knee, releasing the foot, taking that right foot across behind us here, grab the front of it. On the exhale, kick back, expansive chest. Slowly release the foot, extend the leg, arm overhead, we're pushing away here. And stepping that right foot forwards, turning it in, ninja. Shoulders back. Begin to frame that right foot. Toes are facing forwards. On the exhale, hands are drawing back to straighten and fold. Can we plant the hands down? Trying to find that connection from the belly, the chest towards that front thigh. We bend that right knee, right hand top, right corner. We're going to open up to half moon. Turn that foot out, stack the wrists. Soft bend in that right knee, square the hips, plant that left hand down. We're going to hug that left knee in for grasshopper. Right hand to the outside, that left foot. Let's extend and kick here. Push away, going to feel stretch in the shoulder. Press, unravel, step back. We're framing that front foot. Find length as we take right foot to the sky, three-legged dog. Lifting high, pointing the toes up. Let's draw it into one-legged vinyasa. Finding our cobra, upward facing dog. Into downward facing dog here. Connecting with the breath. Left leg towards the sky. Let's bend that knee, look under the arm, toes towards the floor on the right here. On the next exhale, step that foot to the right, lift the hips and chest for wild thing. Okay, the spirit's strong, keep with it. Pressing out the hands, we're not sinking to the earth, we're drawing out of it here. Let's begin to roll to the left, tuck that left knee in, fallen triangle, kick it out to the right. Into our three-legged dog, plant the right hand down, swivel, left leg back. And we step that left foot forwards, big step. Left hand to the inside, right foot 45, extending through. So the hips should feel like they're lower now. It should feel easier to hold it up. We can send our hips in without effort. Let's begin to come onto the left fingertips. Reverse warrior, straight legs. On the exhale, sinking down here. Bending that left knee, left forearm, left thigh, side angle pose. We have a strong core driving out the feet, left arm in line with that left ear. Inhale, draw to center, straighten that front leg. Let's open the arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower for triangle. So hand will come to inside of that calf or underneath the shoulder. Send that top shoulder back slightly. Bending that left knee on the fingertips, warrior two. Extending through the fingertips. Coming into humble warrior. Interlace the fingers behind, right hip starts to draw forwards. Inhale, we lift, nice juicy back bend. And exhale, coming down to the inside of that thigh. Arms are drawing overhead. Hands to the base of the spine, releasing down to frame, back foot turns in. We're drawing into downward facing dog. We're going to come back to our hovered tabletops. Let's draw forwards, bend the knees, hover shoulders in line with the wrist, strong core. Exhale, peeling it back, down dog. One more here, drawing forwards and sending it back. Let's explore our balance, using the breath, finding calm to keep it steady. We're going to hug our right knee in towards us, start to travel forward, step, and hands towards the chest. If you're looking for warrior three here, left leg starts to lift. Hopefully your transition was better than mine. Into one-legged chair, let's float it in, cross it over that right leg here, extending through the arms. Sitting into it, finding our eagle, left leg over, left arm under here, we got this, elbows to chin, squeezing away. Good, deep breath in, unravel, let's lift. Exhale, we fold, hands draw behind us here, squeezing in. Hands on shins, halfway lift. Exhale, release. If you can, we take monkey hands here, where the hands are underneath the feet. If not, keep them behind your calves and squeeze. If the hands are underneath, apply some pressure, bend the elbows so you're really shrugging those shoulders now, releasing tension from the upper back. Begin to release the hands, draw them forwards, weight into the heels. Bending the knees, hands plant down, step it into our downward facing dog. We're going to take our left leg to the sky, pointing the toes. We're going to hug that knee in, roll to the left. Now either fall in triangle or right hand to the outside of that left foot. We're going to extend, send it towards the top center of the mat. Keep drawing out, kicking it away. And begin to lower that foot down. We lengthen, we're coming onto our seat and we're drawing down inside of that right leg. Our feet are flexed, our toes are pointing up. Work into that side body. Make sure that the arms not covering the face. You want to be open, looking up. Start to draw to center. We're going to plant our left hand down, bend that left knee and swivel into pigeon. So make sure there's an angle here with that left leg. Right leg is long. Hands to a pillow. We're going to come down for a few breaths. Forehead to the hands. Deep inhale here. Exhale, we soften. So we're relaxing through the shoulders. Allowing the body to compress on that thigh to allow the release to naturally happen here. We're going to draw our hands by our side here. So you can find a pigeon as we work the hands back. Remember the toes are facing behind you, palms are up, holding that balance. If it feels good, send the arms up. For another 3, 2, and exhale, release. Left seat comes down. We're going to bend that right knee, swivel that leg in front. We have the sole of the foot. Begin to extend here. Okay, so rather you keep a flat back and a bent knee. If you have the full extension, let's bend the elbow, squeeze in a bit more. We're going to bend that right knee, unravel the left into boat pose. And have the knees bent or extend as much as you can, palms facing up, keeping that flat back here. And let's begin to lower that right leg down. We're going to have our left foot across. Right foot's flexed, take the arms up. And exhale, twist over that left thigh. Good, left hand behind. Use that right arm to hinge and twist here. We're drawing back to center. And we're looking towards the right. We're going to take Baby Grasshopper. So we're going to plant that right hand down. Left arm is in front of that leg here. And we're taking that left hand to the outside of that right foot. So wherever the hand feels comfortable, just make sure the fingertips are facing forward. You're going to hinge, apply some pressure to the hand, lift here. So you're pressing out the hand, kicking away, and you can release. We can try that again. If you don't have the grip of the foot, use both hands. I do think this is harder. And you press and lift here. We're going to do that one more time. Hand to the outside of the foot. Let's draw forwards and kick and lift. Good. Slowly release when you're ready. Extending that left leg to meet the right here. Let's take a reverse plank. Hands are behind, fingertips facing forwards. Inhale, let's press and lift. Lifting a bit higher for 3, 2, and exhale, begin to release. Look forwards. We're crossing the knees, we're drawing forwards. Unravel, tabletop here to meet in our downward facing dog. We've got that sequence on the other side before we start our wind down here. So right leg to the sky, point the toes. Keep that strength going. Bend that knee, hug it in towards you. Roll to the right. Okay, we take our left hand to the outside of the foot, otherwise fall in triangle. We're kicking it out. Let's begin to lower that foot down. We're extending, dropping the hip. Feet are flexed. Let's draw to the inside of that left foot, arm overhead. Working into our pigeon, right hand down. Let's bend that right knee, swivel. Okay, we're extended here. And we're going to start to set ourselves down, hands to a pillow. Just finding those exhales to really release into it here. Hands by our side. We're going to lift our chest and roll the shoulders back. We balance the hands off the floor. If it feels good, lift the arms, lean back, drive out the pelvic floor for another 3, 2, good, and slowly release. Come onto that right seat, bend that left knee, swivel that leg in front. You have the sole of the foot here. We're going to slowly extend, keeping it close towards our chest. Squeezing in. Taking it deeper. And bending that left knee, right leg's going to unravel. Let's extend. Boat pose here, holding, kicking away, keep the chest and shoulders back. Point the toes. Good, and knees come in. Stay where you are. I'm just going to face the other side. We're going to extend our left leg down towards the floor. Right foot comes over. And we're going to twist over towards the right. So left arm in front of that thigh here, right hand behind. Make sure you're not leaning into the hand, drawing out of the fingertips and twisting here. Begin to look towards the left now. We're going to have our right hand to the outside of that foot. Plant that left hand forwards. Getting ready for our baby grasshopper. Pressing out, lifting here. And slowly releasing. Remember, if you don't have the foot, take both hands, press and lift. I'm going to do that one more time, choosing the version that works best for you. So remember, fingertips facing forwards, we have momentum. Good, well done. Coming to center, unravel that right leg. Good work. We're going to bend the knees, send the seat in towards our heels, and slowly draw down towards the earth here. Bring your arms overhead. And then exhale, pressing out the feet, feel the spine connect deeper to the mat. And begin to turn the knees side to side. We're going to take that deeper here as we begin to draw our knees towards the left. Pause and hold here. Let's bend our elbows so shoulders connect to the floor. Inhale, drawing to center. And on the exhale, knees fall to the right. Okay, so we're allowing everything to slow down now, especially the breath. Winding down into our practice, or from our practice. Getting ready for the lovely stillness of Shavasana. We're going to send the knees in here. Working the heels in close. We're going to take half wheel. So finding a small lift out of the hips. We're going to draw our fingertips underneath the spine and let's lift the chest, roll the shoulder blades in. So just pausing here first of all. And then with the inhale, you start to inflate. We're lifting higher, driving it out of the feet. There's a bigger back bend. We're going to hold at the top of the exhale. And if it feels good, lift the heels. You find that the weight comes more towards the shoulders, the crown of the head. Sending the hands away. Final lift here for 3, 2, and exhale, slowly release. We're going to float the knees in towards us, taking hold of the shins. And let's send the knees wide, extend through the arms. Pulling one side over, then the other. We're going to have our knees drawing in. Extend that left leg away, right leg draws across, left hand takes that leg. We're going to twist a bit deeper now. The shoulders coming back. Really pulling that leg through. And we come to center, swapping sides, extend that right leg, left leg crosses over, let's twist. Drawing to center, bend the knees. Our last posture here before our Shavasana. We're going to have our feet pressing together, the knees fall wide. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Feeling the connection from the toes, the soles of the feet. And we come to the breath. It's full. It's serving our body. It's filling our lungs to the top. And when we exhale completely here. Find that support, that connection from the earth. Feel its warmth. And we find a natural rhythm of breath that's long, it's soothing, and it's serving us in this moment as it works us to a different space of our relaxed